Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You know, he keeps saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky, Vicky, Vicky.
Well, I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Stay on this shit. Follow me on Instagram. That's deadass Brooklyn. Turn it up. Let's switch it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, man? Happy holidays. I hope that y'all had a great Thanksgiving holiday. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's Black Friday, so hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all got y'all Christmas gifts together and y'all are taking advantage of the deals that are out here this holiday season, because it is some great Christmas gift items that are on sale this weekend. But y'all know why we here. We got to talk about one of the most debatable battles of 2024. We got to talk about one of the battles that actually lived up, and some may even say exceeded expectations. Shout out to Bags and Body. Shout out Hitman Holla. Shout out to the boss. Shout out Geechi Gotti, man. This battle is not very often in battle rap where we get battles that live up to the magnitude of what we hope that they to be. You know, in recent events, I think battles that I feel like have lived up to that. I think Rum Nitty and Loaded Lux did a good job of living up to that. Obviously, Daylight and Tay Rock is the one that really sticks out for me personally. But it's you know what I'm saying. This was a good battle. Just from both sides, I feel like this is a battle that both people needed. Obviously, I would say Hitman Holla needed it a little bit more, because I know people were saying, after seeing the performance he gave in the Blue Room, that being Battle of the Year with Ill Will, the biggest question was, can Hitman do it again? Yeah, you did it in the Blue Room, you did it on RBE, but now you're talking about doing it as a league owner. Now you're talking about it doing independently from any other big time platform. And can you still do the same type of views that you would normally do if you was on URL, that you would normally do if you was on a Chrome 23 or RBE? Well, let me tell you, 10 days into the game, my boy has already went over 1 million views. That's why they call him Mr. Views. You see that in 10 days, you got 1.2 million on a brand new battle rap platform, man. So shout out to both Geechi Gotti and Hitman Holla. But I think, again, when this battle happened, I felt like a lot of the conversation was, if you were a Geechi Gotti fan, you had Geechi Gotti winning rounds 1 and 2. If you was a Hitman Holla fan, you had Hitman Holla winning rounds 2 and 3. So to me, the only debatable round to even do a bar recap on or a bar breakdown on is the second round, because most people have Geechi Gotti winning that, which I personally do. I thought Geechi Gotti's first round was his best round. For me personally, I felt like content performance round, his first round was his best round. Now he followed it up with a very high-powered second round, absolutely. But we know, but again, when you're talking about Hitman Holla, you're talking about the aura and the legend that is Hitman Holla. One of the things that they say is that you can't beat a Hitman Holla's first round. So I felt like Geechi Gotti put a lot of his best materials in the first round in order to beat that. Now, if you are a Hitman Holla fan, you got Hitman Holla winning rounds 2 and 3. You say this: his third round might not have been his best round, but he had his biggest moments in that third round to combat what we know is that Geechi real talk third round that we know a lot of people don't get out of that bag. So I actually felt like it was a lot of chess being played. I felt like Hitman Holla wrote up first, second, and third, while I felt like Geechi was really trying to, he started out the gate smoking, and I felt like he was really just trying to sustain. Or as he knew, as the battle was going on, he was really trying to keep that gap between his first and his third round very close. But I thought it was a good battle overall. Again, like I said, 1.2 million views in just under 2 weeks. Ain't not much more you can say, but it is time to get to these bars, though. It's definitely time to do that, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. For everybody that's been wondering, again, my son wasn't supposed to be here till January 1. He was born November 17th, not November 17th, November 18th. at 7:53 in the morning. So every day I'm in the NICU, so I don't really have a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, to do videos and things of that nature. Definitely not in the morning times. I'm still in the NICU with him, but you know what I'm saying, throughout the day, I'm usually with him, or right now, like I'm checking up on my daughter. She had taken a nap, so that's why I had a little time talk to the people. And you know, when you're in the NICU, you really ain't got a lot of time to do anything else but to listen to different videos. So I had time to break down this round. I do have a video I'm about to drop regarding New Jersey Twerk and the Big K and the Netflix and the Dot. He got a lot going on in the month of November. But we about to get to all of that, man. Confidence Studios, thank you. I definitely appreciate continued prayers for my son. Hopefully we can get him home by Christmas. This will be the first and the last holiday that I will have without my son. But hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. Share the stream out. Y'all already know what to do. Is Geechi Gotti round 2, Power Moves, Hitman versus Geechi Gotti. Let's get it. It's on Geechi. He said, you know why I don't like him? He wanted to diss Verb Mama be in the hospital all for some money, but when yo was in the hospital, you ain't find ish funny. I like this. Now the one question I do have is, do we feel like Geechi Gotti stayed on certain angles too long? Because it was like, if you look at Geechi Gotti's 3 rounds, it was like one whole round was about him getting robbed. This whole round is about the cinnamon scenario. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have like a bunch of different topics. He really has like one topic, and each individual round is like his own individual thesis paper pertaining to that topic. So definitely a different tactic from Geechi. Not something that we've known him to really do, just hold on to a single angle all throughout a round and then just to continue with limited angles. But shout out to my dog Bash Money Spills. What's the word, my boy? He said, I don't think you got shot for real, because I'm a ninja that didn't pop this deal. I've been directly responsible before for some of my enemies' doctor's bills. I like that. I like that, saying, I don't think your girl got shot for real. Given the story that you're telling us, I don't know if I necessarily believe it, because I really didn't shot people. I really didn't put people in the hospital. That's all I'm saying. He said, when you say you got shot in the face and it came out the back of a neck, it's kind of shocking still. Like, nah, for real. You telling me a bullet came out a neck, fresh face, and all she had to show for it was a little scratch in a neck brace? I ain't gonna lie. He kind of talking. Geechi kind of talking to him. He like, man, I really been seeing these scenarios before. You telling me your girl got shot in the face, bullet came out her neck, all she got is a scratch in the neck brace? I don't believe it. He said, swear to God, the same day she got shot, you didn't have an album that was about to drop. Geechi, and then he compares the situation that Hitman Holla explained with Cinnamon getting shot in the home invasion to the same scenario that was in the movie Taken. I like that. I like the similes. I like the angle that he's painting here. Again, you know, when you hire Geechi Gotti for a battle of this magnitude, he's gonna say what the others want. He's gonna go places where most won't go with certain battlers. He said the day she got shot, your album was about to drop. I had it, bro. Your music ain't ish, and she ain't get hit. Technically, y'all both flopped. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to him. You said Bash Money said both of them lying in the second round. I ain't saying they ain't. He said, you want to believe that bullet came out the back of your pretty neck with those cheeks, and she ain't get an exit wound, and the bullet ain't take none of them teeth? Now that is a fact. How you get shot in the face, the bullet got you? She ain't missing not one, not a tooth, it's 30 plus teeth in her mouth. You telling me all of the bullet missed all of them? They ain't even. She ain't got a chip. She ain't got a chip tooth. Come on now. They do sound a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They do sound a little crazy. What's the word in a different bag? What's the word? Pretty roster. How you doing, sweetheart? You know what I'm saying? What's good, Black Queen Coella? You know what I'm saying? 4011, Naheem, the savior. What's the word, man? Hit the likes. This is the second round bar recap. Hitman Holla, Geechi got it. Power moves, man. Definitely battle of the year contender. One of them ones. He said, let's just say she did get shot. And that was some real ish. That will make her a real. He did what the shit you claim to do, like grab the Glock, aim a shot. I'm confused because Easy said, yo, she took a bullet for you. You should have married her. I agree with that statement. It's true. Like, how the you let her engage in a shootout when she ain't engaged to you? That was so fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's so crazy. You telling me this girl took a bullet for you? You know what I'm saying? She letting off all type of weaponry for you. It's been what, 2 years afterward, and you still, I don't see the promise ring. She ain't got a promise ring. She ain't got an engagement ring. She ain't got a birthstone. She ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing. All right, I guess. He said niggas ran up in your house and shot your bitch. She still can't be your wife. You wasn't there to protect her. I mean, you wasn't willing to die for sin. Jesus Christ. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, holla. When he was rapping to you like this in the second round, after what he did in the first round, I know all the RBE, all the Hitman Holla Knights, all the St. Louisans, they was looking at you like, hey, yo, you better get into this bag because I don't know. It is a full court press on you at 90. Geechi Gotti is pressing Hitman Holla 90 on the make. 90 on the make. He bringing up every type of angle. You ain't want to protect her? You telling me you wasn't willing to die for sin? Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ died for his sins and you were supposed to be dying. It was fire. He said, your circle, there's a snake that you can't trust. They caught you sleeping, but you would have thought with all the roosters around, you would wake up. That's fire. Because they call the 5 the roosters. I'm just saying. He said, with all them roosters around, you think you wake up. That's crazy. He said, you and Bird beef really ain't over no effing money. You was just looking for a reason to be mad at the ninja. When you battled, when y'all battled, he hollered out Big Gerald. Your pops said, yes, sir. That alone showed up the respect your daddy had for the ninja. I ain't gonna lie. That is fire. The fact that he said, hey, yo, Big Gerald, he said, yes, sir. When you say yes, sir, man, that's a high level of respect that you paying that man. That's a high level of homage that you paying that man for what things that he's done in the past, things that he's done currently, and things he's about to do in the future. So he's saying, how you got this much static with a man that your daddy you got so much respect for? Make it make sense to me. I'm not mad at the angle. Again, coming off of that first round that Geechi Gotti had having this second round, I looked at Hitman. I said, hey, yo, Hitman, that first one, I got Geechi. You fought like hell. You cannot go down 2-0. You cannot hear 2-0 chants in your own building, your first major event. Hitman Holla, my God, you can't hear 2-0 chants. Now, again, the consensus is that Geechi got the first, and the consensus is that Hitman Holla got the third. So, again, when we're really talking about this battle, this is really the only round to actually recap and actually talk about in depth. Everything else is pretty much decided. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the dust settles. This is where we figure out what's going on. Oh, travel guy, you already know we got a big game on Sunday. You already know we got a big game on Sunday against them Eagles. I'm doing a preview for that. So all you Eagles fans, all you Ravens fans, y'all want to get ready for the game on Sunday prime time? Don't worry, I'm dropping me a nice little blog to talk about this game. But it's on Holla in a second. Holla, I got 2 words for you, and it ain't ball game. It's fight back. Do you hear me? It's not ball game. It is fight back. Because that man is on your heels. Here we go, man. Hitman Holla round 2. It's on you. You said you was at a Taylor Swift game last year in the playoffs. Well, guess what? That game on the road this year. Right now, I don't know if we're going to win the division. I think we can. I think the Steelers tripping up, but we definitely got to get them at least one time, and we need the Bengals to kind of got to sweep them. I ain't gonna lie, but we'll see what's going on. Someone hit man holler in the second round. Make sure y'all hit the likes, man. Make sure you hit them likes. Hitman holler. He said, my homie is red from Cedar Block Pyru. That is something that is least expected. But one night, he said Gotti's wife came over and blew him so much, he felt disrespected. So here's the thing. Hitman holler wanted to rebuttal the fact that Geechi took the whole second round to talk about the cinnamon situation. So he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk. You want to talk about my girl? Cool. We can do that. But we not going to let your girl escape. We not going to let your girl escape. So let me just level set the room. Geechi Gotti's girl name is Asia, allegedly. I don't even know if that's true. That's what Hitman Holler's saying in this round. That's what we rolling with. And what he's saying is Geechi Gotti girl was over here messing with one of Hitman Holler's homies that happened to be Pyru. And we already know that, you know what I'm saying, that Geechi's on the other side of that. So we're going to get back to that first line. Hit them likes. Let's go. Hey, Travel, you already know. It's F the Chiefs all day long. I'm from St. Louis, so you already know. I've been hating Kansas City. So the fact that Kansas City and Baltimore is at each other makes it a lot easier for me to hate them even more. He said, my homie is red from Cedar Block Pyru. That is something that is least expected. But one night, he said Gotti's wife came over and blew him so much he felt disrespected. I like what you're doing here, Holla. He said her neck different. So wait, you telling me she really effing on a Pyru while being married to a Crip? Oh, this whole set tripping? Fire. Let's go, Holla. You need more, though. He said, while you be doing your battle, she be with him, giving him everything that he asked for. It's crazy how he from the States, but still was able to enter Asia without a passport. Yes, sir. We back in the game, Holla. When you hit that shot, I said, okay, now we got something. Now we got something that stick. Anytime you can get the crowd engaged into it, they can start reciting the lines, you know you got something. Let me say it again. He said, while you was doing your battle, she be with him, giving him everything that he asked for. It's crazy how he went from the States, but he still was able to enter Asia without a passport. Then he gets to the user bitch. And you got to say it like that, like user bitch. So, say it with me. User bitch. Because I know you still want to be seen with her. Use half a man. Use a bitch. Because I'll cover my face on the side of Asia like Afghanistan. Use a bitch. New Nina. I don't think it's a lady finder. It's crazy how I can get rid of Asia with something that came out of China. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Holla. That's how you fight my boy. That's how you fight my boy. I ain't mad at you. Let's say it with me. Y'all want to remix? Y'all want to hear it again? And I'm gonna remix it. Use a bitch. You lose a bitch because I know you still want to be seen with it. Use half a man. Use half a man. Use a bitch because I'll cover my face on the other side like Afghanistan. Use a bitch, new Nina. Use a bitch, new Nina. Use a bitch, new Nina. I don't think a lady's finer. It's crazy how I can get rid of Asia with something that's made out of China. What? He said, what else? What up, Soul Bro? What's the word, man? Make sure y'all hit them likes. He said, you niggas mad off the things I display or the way I get a bag. Got them steam that I make more. Now my numbers fake. What the hate for? I'm Hitman, penthouse suite with the balcony. That's the only views that I pay for. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, sir. I ain't gonna lie. That was okay. Coming off of that was okay. You had a couple more things, though. You had some things that you were saying in here that, you know what I'm saying, that was it hit a little bit harder than that. He said, I know who's been assisting your rounds. I got hella proof. To be real, it wasn't hard to figure out who was helping you. He will hide nitty lines in between his. Be cautious. We all know when it's a Geechi Gotti rap, it's gonna have something to do with gossiping or gun sparking. But bars, you drunk. That ain't you. That's rump talking. Okay, holla. Okay, holla. Even Geechi said, okay, you got one. Even Geechi said, okay, you got that. I can't hate. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. He said, I didn't accomplish everything. I'm just embracing my wealth. I'm Will Smith and Gemini Man. I'm chasing myself. I ain't mad at that either. I see what you did there. I play the game. I don't need a conversation with refs. Underdog, who booking, man? Who placing the bets? I'm too hood, too good. They wouldn't even trade me for Steph. Delivery on Amazon. Boy, they ranked me with Jeff. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at what you doing right now, Holla. This is what you gotta do. You gotta muddy up the waters, Holla. He wanna go low, you gotta go to hell. He wanna go low, you gotta go to hell. I hear the lies you be yelling. Ain't no signs I be telling. All I see is a bitch disguised as a felon. I'm going to find me a weapon, put the 9 to his melon, put stitches to his head, not the kind he be selling. Because you know, Geechi be selling the bundles. That's fire. Oh, see the travel guide. I was with you until you said that last statement. Last statement. He do got a battle coming up. Like, what's that, next Saturday? I'm very interested in. I ain't gonna lie. Although I really do expect him to step on Marv 1. And I with Marv heavy. Marv music is incredible, but I definitely feel like Rock about to go crazy on Marv. I ain't gonna lie. So I got 2 more lines. He said online it be Gotti. Online it be Big Gotti. I do what I want. But being behind the scenes is something else. Online is I'm ready for the blue room. Tell ARP, let's get it locked. But behind the scenes, this URL might get mad. Technically, y'all are ops. I'm not mad at that either. I'm not mad at, because again, the one thing I've always said about Geechi, and you can go back and you can check the files on this channel. When it pertains to Geechi and being a big dog in battle rap, I have always said this. A big dog to me has the ability to go wherever, whenever, however, and still come back home and get his money. Now, home is wherever you want it to be. But if you have the ability to take your talent on the road and travel, get multiple bags from multiple places, and then come back and say, hey, look what I brought home to the fam. We good. I got a couple dubs, caught a couple bodies on the YouTube. To me, that's a big dog. And respectfully, I think Geechi has been able to do a lot of that. But we know he ain't stepped foot in that blue room. He hasn't gone to RBE yet. And I think, honestly, at this point in time, I don't know what would get him in that blue room. If you're being quite frank, I don't know what get Geechi in that blue room now. Now that he has Hitman Holla on his resume already, what other battle could it be that would get him in the blue room? Y'all let me know. And then Holla ends his second round. You a funny guy. But I told you to turn your troll down. Holla, why you rapping in the sky? Because this nigga in front of me is dead. I'm talking to his soul now. How I called this one was a bit different. You said Ill Will? You think Ill Will? I think Ill Will and Geechi in the circle could be crazy. And the circle could be crazy. And the blue room could be crazy too. I think that would be a good matchup for Ill Will. I feel like Ill Will needs to he needs a big win. He needs a big win with it from a big name. In my humble opinion, he needs a big win from a big name. But y'all let me know who y'all got. I see a lot of people saying Hitman Holla second and third. I'm not mad at that. I think when I called it originally, I had Geechi in the first, I had Holla edging the second, and then I had Holla clearing the third. That's how I edged it. When I go back and listen to it, I would say this. You said they already battled. Let's see. We got time. My man said they already battled. I would want to say that they battled already, but you never know, man. You know, people be redoing battles too. Ill Will versus Geechi. Yep. That's a long time ago. This is a young Geechi. This is from 5 years ago. This is from 5 years ago. Geechi versus Ill Will on Band Legacy. I have to go back and watch that. Yeah, I think we should. You said Geechi was spazzing. You said nothing left except rematches. Honestly, yeah, I think if you Geechi at this point, I mean, like, how many more matchups does he have to do with Legends? I think the T-Rex is one. But I think Rex needs some more momentum. Coming off the Swamp battle, Rex needs some more momentum. And I do see he got a card coming up. Matter of fact, I'm about to drop. That's what I'm gonna do. When I get done with this, I'm gonna actually do a preview of that card that's going on. Because it's a card that's going down in New York in February. Anybody Can Die Battle League. They got a crazy card. They got a crazy card coming up. I really like that card. I'm gonna try to get a couple interviews from that card on the platform over the weekend. So, but how did y'all call this? I think for me, like I said, I wanted to keep this under 30 minutes. I wanted to keep this under 30 minutes. But I would say this. First watch, like I said, I had Geechi in the first. I had Hitman Holla Edge in the second, and I had Hitman Holla Clear in the third. I think when you go back and watch it on a bar recap, it's even more debatable than what you would say, because I think the one thing that Geechi can say mostly throughout his round was I felt like he was a little bit more consistent, but I also felt like his angle was like he was getting to the point where he was repeating the same things. He was repeating the same things. He was just switching up a couple words and a couple phrases, but he was literally saying the same thing. And what'd he say? What was his best bar? What was it? Engage? Like, how the fuck you let her engage in a shootout when she ain't engaged to you? But then he had the marriage one. He turned right around and said something about marriage again. I mean, you wasn't willing to die for seeing Jesus Christ. So it's a highly debatable battle, man. It's a highly debatable battle. I still think I'm gonna stick to what I called it the first time, which is edging Hollow the second and giving Hollow the third. But again, for the people that have Geechi winning first and second, I really can't. It's a debatable battle. I don't know how hard I can argue that. I don't know how hard I could argue that if I was to ever debate it. But again, that's what you want. You want highly contested battles. You want battles that have replay value. Now, I will say another reason I only did a 1-round recap, bro. That battle's an hour and 13 minutes. Holy shit! Like we can't do hour and 13 minutes. Like yeah, it's a lot going on. Who was 50 deep? I believe both of them was 50 deep. I believe they was both 50 deep. You seen what it looked like the night before. But I will be dropping I'm gonna do a twerk recap over the twerk and Big K. I got a recap. I'm gonna drop that. I will be dropping the Eagles versus Ravens preview. And then again, we got the Anybody Can Die Battle League. You're gonna see a video drop about that too. So we still working, man. We still working, but I wanted to get a bar recap off, you know what I'm saying? Shake off the rust before I head back to the hospital, because again, like I said, my son's still in the NICU, so that's why I don't do no morning lives right now. Once he get out the NICU, once he come home, that's when I'll come home. That's when y'all will get these. That's when y'all will get the morning lives again. But until then, I know y'all just got to deal with me. And you know what I'm saying? Just hang on. Just hang on. Fight the good fight. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk, man. Shout out to y'all, everybody in the chat that pulled up, man. Make sure y'all hit the likes on the way out. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. So, bro, quit playing with me, bro. Quit playing with me, man. The Ravens. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whoever win this game on Sunday, I feel like is in the driver's seat. We think it's in the driver's seat for for MVP. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I'm about to get up out of here and go upload some more videos. So y'all let me know. Y'all be good. Have a great weekend. Take care of each other and take care of your families. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here. Appreciate y'all.